Hello, and everybody, and welcome to episode 97 of Shattered Earth. In the last episode, you guys crash landed on a floating patch of coral reef at the bottom of the open sea, and were it immediately set upon by said island's denizens as a group of mutated sea elves began to escort you under armed guard to their capital city to meet someone in particular. On the way, you fought off some weird, alternate, creepy ass sentient sea life that seemed to have a grudge against said sea elves, and you guys fought them off and then hid in a cave for the night. So you still have a day or so's journey to go before you reach your destination. So that is where we pick up at the start of this, with you guys having rested for the night, your crew packing up their belongings and beginning to break camp before heading off for the day's adventures. So, anything anybody would like to do?
Any of the soldiers accompanying us look hurt? Oh, fucked up?
I'm sorry?
Any of the soldiers that look sucked up?
No, they were able to tend to whatever wounds they had overnight. So they're as fresh as you guys are.
In that case, no, I don't have. Sorry, go ahead.
I do believe Celera's HP is not at full, as far as I can tell. I don't know if that's a trick of
It
the lighter or
is
what.
on the 2014 sheet, or 2024 sheet.
I must have the old token on here then.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're huge. Oh, I don't have a token for 2024, that's why.
Oh,
Wow.
Excuse me while I set that up. You guys, someone have a conversation with someone else.
Okay. I guess I'm not exactly sure who's got it in their inventory, but I'd probably kind of, figure out who's got that weird deck of cards that we got a while back. The one that I think it was the deck of dimensions or something like that. Nobody else seemed too keen on doing much of anything with it, but yeah, I'll probably just pull Selra aside and say, well, we've got this and nobody else seems to want to make use of it. If you think you could do anything interesting with it, it's all yours. So
I'll take it if no one else wants it. So, yeah.
It reminds me too much of a certain other deck. I will pass up.
It reminds me of
What
the
decks are you
the infamy, the legends of the infamy.
I think this one just helps you go places instead of making things excessively interesting.
Do you have 60 or 120 feet of dark vision, Sarah?
60.
Oh. I thought that was different for Shadowkai, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. I'm not super familiar.
Well, I know Drow have extra dark vision, but I don't know. I didn't know about Shadow Guy. Oops.
Yeah.
God damn it. Update default tokens. Save changes. Okay. Hopefully your token will be fine going forward. Alright, so Selra now has Deck of Dimensions. Keep that in mind.
Yes.
I think it does require attunement. You might want to double check
Yeah.
that. But I don't know that you have full attunement slots filled anyway.
He does not.
Okay. At this, one of the sea elves, the one that's been leading you this whole time, comes up and says, "We are almost ready to leave. Pack the rest of your things and we will depart shortly."
Alright, Chance will also pack up his stuff with Fuego having his head effectively on a swivel.
Gathering up the rest of your items, the rest of you cautiously, poke your heads out of the cave and then begin to trek further across the open plains of sand and broken coral. The journey is made mostly in silence. Whether that's still caution about who you're traveling with or caution about what might be listening out here on the reef, you're not sure. But any conversations that are had in low whispers, ironically enough. It is eerily quiet here. There is no wind, almost. There's barely any sound from whatever meager scrubs of plant life exist here. Only occasionally do you hear the sound of any kind of wildlife. Usually it's met by swiveled heads, only to see some kind of like small crab or something scuttle into an alcove, never to be seen again. After a certain point, you guys are traveling through kind of an open, sandy area dotted with large rocky outcroppings covered in various colorful blue and yellow and red and green coral, interspersed with patches of oddly floating kelp or seaweed or something like that. When you hear something that catches your attention, in the distance, a little bit far off to your right, you hear the sound of voices speaking in the same broken and ancient Elvish that you recognize from your adversaries the day before. And in in a quick and decisive manner, your elven handlers tell everybody to duck and cover inside of the patches of kelp. As they go diving for cover and the rest of your crew scrambles to find something to hide behind, what are you all doing?
I imagine I'd probably be trying to make a perception roll to have some sense of roughly what might be coming kind of from our off to the right. So
Okay.
I mean, I can assume from the language that I don't understand that it might be something that's like an elf, but I'd rather try to pay attention more for, does it sound like there's one person coming? Just get a rough idea of what might be arriving soon, like numbers wise. That's pretty much what I do. So
Sure. Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
okay, that would be a straight roll because normally I'd be at advantage, so because of the cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come here, you. Sweet. Okay, 16.
I'll make some rolls in my head real quick.
soon as he start looking around, I pull out my rapier.
Sorry,
I'm
I meant
just-
because of the shield. Sorry, not close. Yeah.
I'm just being on guard.
Alright.
Yeah, ready.
Go ahead,
Just
Chance.
this. Okay. Because does the kelp seem to circle like the area like closer to the voices, or does the kelp seem to stop cold?
It's like it's like really small. I mean, I say small, but it's like really small patches of kelp that are maybe 20 feet by 20 feet at the largest, and they're just kind of like dotting the different areas of this place, interspersed between open ground and large rocks protruding from the sand. To your southwest, there is the mostly destroyed and scavenged wreckage of another skyship that you guys were walking past when this event occurred. And most of your crew and the elves have dove into the kelp to hopefully conceal themselves, because otherwise you're basically in open ground.
Does there seem to be any kelp that are like kelp patches that are a bit higher elevation?
The kelp is like, so from where it springs up out of the ground, it's kind of floating listlessly the way kelp does in the ocean, even though there's no water here. And at its highest, it's maybe 15-20 feet of kelp, and it's fairly thick where it is.
I was asking how high the kelp went. I was asking like if like there's like a elevated bit of ground that has kelp growing on it.
No. Most of the kelp is growing out of the sand near the bottom. What's growing on the rocks is different colorful patches of coral, and those are on the higher elevation, quote unquote.
And I'm gonna assume the coral is not something I could try and hide in.
You could try, if you want to give me a stealth check. I would need I would need an athletics check to get up there, and then a stealth check afterward.
I think I'm good where I'm at.
Okay.
I was asking because I was trying to see if I can maybe get a better angle on who's talking.
Sure. For the record, that 16 perception check you rolled earlier, what you heard was like a short barking tone, like someone said a very like a one-word command almost, and you heard that, and everyone else freaked out and ducked into the thing, and you're looking, like, peering around. You still haven't hidden yet, so I'm assuming you're out in the open.
I'm hiding. I just didn't know where to put my token.
Not you. Lemuel has not hidden yet. He's all he's done is roll a perception check. So this is in this moment. You do not see anything when you turn your head toward the source of the voice. You do see, when you turn your head, though, a couple of pieces of coral snap off and begin to float down to the surface of the sand that you're standing on.
Okay.
So is this the point where you ask us to do our stealth check, see how well we're hiding in the kelp?
If you are rolling a stealth check, I need that right now. If you'd rather stand out in the open, that's fine too.
Hell no.
I will account for that.
I'd rather go for the closest the closest patch of kelp I can find. So if there's something between me and the source of the sound, I'm gonna try to get to that and get in cover. So
okay. Go ahead.
It has been 20 years since my character sheet has been tried to load.
I was gonna say you have You have advantage because of the what you're hiding in.
Okay.
Advantage.
Alright,
Oh, okay.
alright, so I'll just. Do you want me to just
Yeah.
roll it again with advantage, or
Yeah,
just
roll
another die?
again with advantage. First correct roll.
Yeah, I'm also gonna try and hide.
28 is certainly fine. 15, fantastic. I'm gonna roll for the
And
elves.
Roll.
Natural
Come on,
20, I'll
buddy.
take it. What do these guys have?
Then I got a roll for Fuego.
Oh shit! Damn, they
Yeah.
have. They have really
And
good
realistically,
stealth,
members who are probably
actually. 2,
Sir?
3.
Sir,
4.
I can't see my fingers anymore, sir.
wow.
Yeah. One of them rolled a 30. The lowest one was a 12. That might be a problem, but
Yeah, well.
okay. But that's I rolled with advantage, so I think actually the lowest one is 20. So that's fortunate for you guys. Okay. Yeah, the elves that you're traveling with are very, very good at navigating this place, number one, and hiding when they need to. They've been trained for this. Clearly, they know the terrain. They know what to do when they hear weird noises. Lemuel, you are surprised. Like some of you dive into a patch of kelp that's kind of for the sake of this, you guys are traveling. You're kind of like on the eastern flank of your group, and when you dive into this little kelp patch near a rock to hide and keep an eye out, you almost don't realize that another elf is already there and right next to you until you are like looking around and swiveling your head and turn to your right, and he's like 5 feet away. One of these guys rolled a fucking 30. So
He has become one with the ocean that doesn't exist.
exactly.
He is so damn good.
As you watch and wait with bated breath, you are looking around, waiting for some sign of anything here. You're watching as, from over the ridge toward where the noise came from, more of those bits of coral in different places are snapping off, seemingly for no reason, and floating down to the surface, as if something were knocking them over, but you don't see anything. You do hear now, above your heads, a noise almost like somebody moving a flag back and forth, like the flapping of a flag. And you hear several sources of this. It sounds like they are circling overhead above you.
Well, would I have to take any kind of or would I have to make any kind of a further stealth roll to do something like activate a magic item quietly?
Depends on the item. What are you trying to do?
Just activate the winged boots. I'm not going anywhere with them. It's just, if I hear something that's overhead, it might be a good thing to be ready to meet it on its own terms, if you know what I mean.
Sure. I think you just have to click your heels together, right?
Yeah, I think that's it. Just quietly.
That shouldn't be a problem. Yeah.
I think that's all it does. So doing that, so now technically, if I choose to rise above the ground, I can for the next hour. So that's it. Otherwise, just kind of listening and doing what little looking I can, but it sounds like it's mostly sound coming in right now. So
you hear the that rustling, flapping cloth sound begin to grow closer and closer, to the point where you can see the sand around the open areas that you were standing in just a couple moments ago begin to be disturbed. Like you can see the sand itself beginning to move as if something were affecting it. Almost as if like a sudden wind had been kicked up in this area, but it's not consistent. A wind would blow all in the same direction in an area like this, and you would see kind of a similar pattern of movement, but this is random. This is like several different people are fanning the sand in different directions. Until you see appearing out of nowhere from invisibility more of the same kind of odd, scaly, predatory creatures with the big ass fins down their backs, and large, muscular tails. Suddenly appearing in the space here, they are brandishing similar weapons to the group that you had fought the day before, and they are kind of just getting a visual, looking around the area, looking for anything. One of them in particular is covered in spiked armor. It seems to be made of some kind of carapace still, but almost like if somebody took like sections of a pufferfish and used them as like half plate, stuck it all over their body, and then spiky helmet. And he is also appears out of nowhere and begins to study the sand around this area.
Is the sand loose or is it like tightly packed? Just in general.
There's like hardly any wind to disturb this place. And the gravity here is wonky. So it's not a tightly packed area. It's like dust. When dust is kicked up here, it kind of lingers for a while before settling. 13 history check to remember things. Yes. So the elves that you're traveling with called these creatures Iglarak, which I will spell and chat for you for your notes. And with that, the Iglarak called your elvish escorts Ahimar. Which is that.
Also, if it matters, this is actually a point where this might actually mean something. The boots of Elvenkind specifically do say that I don't leave tracks. So,
correct. So that one in particular is actually fairly close to you, Chance, your hiding spot. He's about 30 feet away from you at the moment, kind of inspecting the immediate area around him, and the others are doing the same.
Does that mean I can get a good clear look at the thing's like face? And just face and just general appearance.
Sure, yeah. He looks fairly similar to the other ones. He doesn't have the large dorsal fins that go down his back. He is also kind of like a deep, like a light blue color, as opposed to a dark green and a dark green and white. And as you look, you can also see that part of the armor, whatever parts that have not been affixed, you can tell are like part of his body. Like he's grown armored plating on different parts of his body anyway, and then has supplemented that with armor pieces that he's affixed.
All right. Couple more questions, if you don't mind me, because this is just something I'm trying to figure out here. Seeing, because if I remember right, these guys are supposed to be a same route as the elves escorting us, correct? Like they've been described as at some point being similar.
Yeah, they share a language for one, and then I don't. It's been so long I don't remember what the conversation was with the Ahimar elves that you're traveling with, as far as history between these two peoples.
So, okay, then with that in mind, my follow-up questions on top of it, just if, now that since you said I can get a good look at him, does it appear that his arm, that the armored plating that grows, that seemed to be like a clear mutation of something that doesn't fit his body structure, or is it something that could be seen as like a natural occurrence?
It very much seems like something that could be a natural occurrence. It's not out of place. Like, it is.
It's not like misshapen.
It's not misshapen. It's sleek and symmetrical. It's like he was designed this way.
All right. Does it seem at all like, and this one is, the other ones are looking at this guy for like direction?
The others seem to be keeping a lookout around the area. They're some of them are kind of poking around the sand, looking around, but they are mostly focused on, like, heads on a swivel, keeping an eye out in the surrounding area for danger, while this guy does his thing.
Does it seem like he's carrying anything on his person that seems either more not decorative, but like status symbol type?
No, it does not. He, let's see. They are all carrying some form of trident weapon. The only difference in gear from him and his compatriots is that he also has a shield that he has slung onto his back. But other than that, he's basically equipped the same. You do see, by the way, that from where they appeared, that disturbance in the sand is continuing to happen.
Ignore that. I misclicked.
Chance begins to trip on acid. Sounds good.
Repeat that last sentence, please.
You begin to trip on acid. That's what I said.
No, the one before that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the actual relevant information.
I know, right? Yeah, he has a shield, as opposed to his other compatriots who don't. And then where they appeared from, the sand is still being disturbed from that location, but it doesn't seem to be coming from them.
All right, so there's more things hidden and invisible. All right. What if he's looking around? Like, what does it seem like he looking as if he knows there should be something here, or is he looking as if he thinks that, or is he like looking for like a trail?
Make an insight check.
Oh, I'm not good at those. Oh, no, that's not supposed to be an advantage. That's not supposed to be an advantage.
Roll it again. Okay. So on a 15, he seems to be trying to track something via trail. He doesn't seem to know that you guys were here necessarily. He's looking for signs that something passed this way.
So this seems to be more like a hunting party / patrol rather than a direct response to that last engagement.
The leader, satisfied with whatever he's doing initially, calls out to the others in that broken Elvish language, and and says, "Something passed through here not long ago." And then he makes a kind of like a clicking noise, using the spines that are growing from his forearms. And you watch as where the sand was being disturbed, a creature begins to fade into existence. You watch, it's a long, kind of dark bluish gray, predatory creature with big fins and a long protruding horn at the front of its head, with serrated, like almost like teeth sticking out of it. It has a big gaping mouth that has several rows of sharp triangular teeth, and it's just kind of hovering there, slightly swishing back and forth in place. These things, there are 4 of them, one for each rider, and all of them are fitted with some sort of primitive leather saddle, or like handles that can be gripped on by their riders. And as he makes this clicking noise and as these creatures appear, you watch as they mount up onto them just by kind of, floating over and grabbing the handles, and then each of them in turn makes a similar clicking noise after that in a different pattern. And all of them, you watch as kind of like the creatures underneath them, their mounts, you kind of see them tense up briefly before they all fade into invisibility once more. You watch the sand be disturbed and eventually hear the rustling of the flags, which you assume now to be their large tail fins, begin to start up again in earnest. And it takes maybe 60 seconds before the sound begins to fade and the sand is no longer being disturbed. They rolled really, really bad on their survival checks to find you.
Alright, so the clicking reads to me as a call and response. Like a, sort of like a signal. It's interesting. Now, you said that there's a bit you said there that makes me want to ask a quick, follow-up that you mentioned earlier. You mentioned before that he was designed this way.
Yeah, what I mean is, it's not like a random mutation. Like, he doesn't have, one arm that's covered in chitin and one arm that has, yellow spots on it or something. It's clearly these were, the protrusions on both arms, symmetrical in nature. They're not, he doesn't have any, pieces out of place or anything on him. Not in the sense that, somebody, stitched this thing together, but...
Or used magic.
Used magic, yeah. It's like this thing has always been this thing. Not indicating any kind of intelligent design or anything, but if you were to draw a fish man, you would probably draw them, symmetrical as far as the body is concerned, and then, with whatever, gear they're wearing afterwards.
All right, thank you. I'm sorry for going to third degree there. Just I'm trying to.
They're weird creatures. I appreciate you asking questions. It takes a couple of minutes before anyone feels safe enough to extricate themselves from their hiding places. You watch as cautious heads peer out from behind the kelp and from within a coral, like a cave, a small alcove and a rock nearby. Everyone begins to gather up and speak in hushed tones, like, what the fuck is going on? One of the elves begins to, walk around and gather everybody, basically like herding sheep, gather everyone back into a group again. And they say, with the Iglarak in the area, we need to hurry. We try not to leave any traces behind.
Okay.
Good.
Stick to rocky areas. Try not to step in the sand if you can help it.
All right. After he says his piece, I'd probably wave Chance over because I don't understand elf speak, so I'm assuming he's just kind of translating on the fly. And I just say, do you want to ask their leader if there's anything of interest in that wreck over there? Just saying.
I don't think that's.
We have to be on the move, but yeah.
I'd imagine that. I imagine probably not worth looking into at the moment.
I nod. Could be trouble. Yeah, let's just keep on the move.
Okay. So, you all begin to travel more cautiously this time, avoiding open areas as much as you can, and trying to stick to areas of ground that will not leave as many traces behind. Because of this, your pace has slowed significantly. You're moving carefully throughout this wilderness.
Chance, luckily, doesn't have to be as careful because doesn't leave tracks.
Sure, but everybody else does, and you are a pretty big group.
Yeah.
So, gathering up.
Being careful
yourselves.
is more beneficial than being reckless, in my opinion.
Seeing as you all are traveling at a stealthy pace, I would need another round of stealth checks to travel carefully through the wilderness here.
I assume not at advantage.
No. Just normal stealth checks, whatever you got.
Would this count as moving silently or no?
I mean, you
I
have
assume not.
you have advantage on stealth checks that rely on moving silent. Yeah, I would say so.
So I feel like I'm becoming one with the ocean that doesn't exist.
I'm one with the coral. Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Excuse me.
Come on.
As they're walking, Chance is kind of just hold on. Excuse me. Yeah, Chance is kind of just taking notes of his observations.
Gonna roll for the elves again. Yeah. Lowest roll was a 13. Everyone else is above 20 easily. Oh yeah. I mean, generally speaking, you guys are fine. Even Fuego had a pretty good roll here. Okay. So, eventually, you guys have essentially been traveling this way for several hours, and at the at what would be like, I don't know, a little bit before sundown, several hours into your day, you are all beginning to look for shelter for the night. Now, the area that you're in has grown more and more sparse with regards to rocky outcroppings and alcoves and breaks in the coral, things like that. So, at least in your immediate area, it's going to be kind of hard to find shelter. I want everybody to, if you are looking for shelter, if you're helping the group to look for someplace hidden to be, I would want a survival check with disadvantage.
If we are helping, wouldn't that be giving us that normal because advantage?
Everybody's if you're helping, you're looking yourself, and you'll be making your own individual check. And I am also rolling for the elves individually as well, as they are with your group.
Oh, okay. Oof, there's that number one.
There you go.
There must be balance in
I'm
everything.
number one. Did I roll? I did not roll.
Damn. Okay.
One
of these elves is useless. The other one's not so much.
We're too used to the fucking shelter that we forgot how to look for shelter.
Oh, tiny hut. Yes. Yeah. You'd want to find your shelter before you cast the hut because you can't leave it afterwards. So yeah.
I'm pretty sure my thing's just lagging.
Might be. I don't see your shit on here.
Because I rolled twice and it's not rolling.
I don't know.
Roll disadvantage. Okay.
I imagine chances.
But guys, that's impossible. Roll 20 is optimized.
I imagine Chance is just kind of just the reason why Chance rolls so bad on Zarella. He's just too busy note taking on what he saw.
And I'm looking over his shoulder, correcting his mistakes.
Okay, I don't know. It worked for me. You got a 13 with the disadvantage there. So.
Thank you.
Lucky for you guys, the high roll for their disadvantage was 17. So that plus their wisdom, which is 1, puts the minimum the minimum roll that they got as an 18, basically. The maximum roll they got as an 18. So you guys are kind of keeping an eye out, searching for things. It's getting kind of dark, so those of you with dark vision are kind of the ones to rely on here. And one of the elves kind of like is looking around and says, "I think there is a cave this way. Follow me." They begin to walk off in a direction, and the rest of you follow. And sure enough, there is a small, like 3.5 foot wide opening in not even really in a rock. It's like in the ground itself, almost like a fissure in the coral below your feet. And below you can see kind of like an area where sand has gathered down below, and he kind of like float swims down there to check it out and says, pokes his head out again and says, "There is enough room for all of us, I think."
Oh.
And he begins to help guide those those that do not have a swim speed, just kind of like helping them, like basically like take their hand, get them through the gap, and then drop them so they slowly float down to the floor as everyone begins to climb down into this space. Now, at this point, Lemuel, as soon as everyone's gathered, you can start casting your tiny hut. And in the meantime, everyone else is kind of slowly unpacking, sitting down for the first time in 12 hours or so.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What would happen if we cast a tiny hut in the opening?
The space is small enough that is what's going to happen. That means that
No, yeah, as in like so. Basically, we're giving covers to everybody else on top of that.
basically, yeah.
Oh, cool.
The entrance is going to be blocked by your casting of the spell, and because of the way tiny hut works, it's going to look like solid ground that is impassable because that's how the spell works. So this is actually a fairly secure location. It's going to be cramped as hell. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely smaller than the last cave you did. But it is secured by one spell instead of by two. I think you guys casted like Forbiddance or something, or some other cube spell that kept people from doing stuff or whatever, like an illusion.
It's the one that blocks the Mordenkainen's
Private Sanctum.
Not invasion. Yeah. It blocks magical invasion, but it does not do anything to stop physical. Like, in other words, somebody could totally just throw a rock into an area blocked by that, but
right. But you guys warded it by like creating a area of obfuscation of some kind, right? Something like that.
Yeah, but it's like it's scry proof. Nobody can teleport in or out. That kind of stuff. It's magically warded.
Mm-hmm. Yes, understood. Okay. Yeah, you certainly can. It's not a problem at all. Excuse me.
And because the area is modular, Chich is designating the entirety of the cave.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not extending outwards, so that way it doesn't seem odd.
Okay, so everyone's real cramped. You all are like, but with the size of your group and the size of this small little cavern, you guys are like shoulder to shoulder, laying down when you bed for the night. It is very much uncomfortable and cramped, and certainly triggering to anyone with claustrophobia. The elven guards, for their record, do not stay in this cave. They all take up guard posts near the entrance to keep an eye on you, because there's no other alternative exit to this place. It is only that fissure in the ground. So they're here to guard their charge, at least for the night. You do see that occasionally the ones who have to trance for the evening, as it were, do so by kind of floating near the ceiling of this cave, and as they did the night before, you watch as the coral protrusions, like the crown that they're all kind of like growing out of their heads, begins to glow a soft pink color as they begin to trance for the evening. Those of them that move in shifts. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for their perception checks for the night.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to take advantage of some of the downtime to sketch some of the unusual, like smaller or native life that we've seen, because I've never seen anything like those odd little skittering things. I don't know that I would know what a crab is, so I'm going to assume something I would think is kind of spider-like. So
I actually want you to roll me a nature check.
Sounds good.
Straight up nature check.
Mm.
So I feel like you would have encountered maybe some of these before.
Mm.
At least the shark creatures you would have. Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So for your knowledge, and this is like we can flash back to this moment. So you know what those creatures that they were using as mounts are. It's rare to come across them, just because near the surface, I guess, like near continent level, as far as the open sea is concerned, they're not really super prevalent. They mainly hang around floating like islands of rock and debris, gathering what little prey they can from whenever they appear on the surface. But those were what is known as sky lancers. They are open sea predators, usually not on the surface. Most of their prey is found sub flight level, basically. If you think of the open sea as an actual ocean, there's a level at which all airships travel, and then below that is where typically most animals in this world that live in the open sea, fly around and do their business. Skylancers, about being basically like the optimal predator to watch out for as far as like skyborne creatures are concerned, apart from that one the one multi-headed flying hydra creature that you guys had fought at one point. Those things are extremely rare. That's like the only thing that is any kind of predator to Skylancers. Otherwise, Skylancers are pretty much top of the food chain. They do have an innate ability to turn invisible, which helps them to sneak up on prey, etc., etc. And usually they are fairly aggressive predators. So for these people to have tamed one is saying something. They're more like flying great white sharks than anything. With narwhal horns. It's like a great white shark with a narwhal horn. I'm pretty sure I literally just renamed them from what they are in the book, but I think they're just like space lancers or something like that. From whatever that book is, the Starfinder book or whatever. Yeah, Spelljammer. It's from the Spelljammer book. These things, but they're reflavored for an oceanless world. Okay. Anybody else want to do anything before we end the day and move on with the night?
Nope.
Okay. I need to get my map here.
You said, if I remember right, you said some of the elves aren't doing their trances because they're doing like watches, correct?
Yes. They're basically doing a 2-on, 2-off thing throughout the night.
If any of them are willing to entertain chance, he would at the very least ask a few questions about their enemy, because at least on his observations.
Well, the two that are in the cavern with you are asleep. And the other two that are not sleeping, sleeping, but trancing, the other two that are not trancing are outside of the cavern, keeping watch. So unless you want to go out with them and keep watch.
Unfortunately, chance is not good enough at that for it to be a good idea.
Yeah.
He'll just, I guess, he'll just wait for, he'll just wait, for when they get to whatever city they're taking us to.
Okay. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I was leaving you on that map on purpose. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so when morning comes and everybody begins to awake, there were no immediate disturbances during the night, at least nothing that you were aware of. If Strovan was in fact keeping watch at some point, you could have rolled a perception check, but it's up to you.
I don't. That's my old character. I don't have sense of shield. I don't use shield.
Sorry.
Okay.
Right, late singer.
The normal perception. Ah,
28,
30, 20.
So you opt to keep watch with the rest of the Elven Guard during one of their shifts, and you don't notice any immediate dangers. You do notice that at least in this area there are some interesting little bioluminescent like plankton that are floating around as soon as it gets a little bit darker out. And you can kind of see, like, you know, where they nest at, where they kind of group around by the little slightly glowing spots where they gather on the coral and on the reef beds and everything. It's strange and alien and beautiful in its own way. But keeping watch last night, don't notice too many disturbances. I will say with that perception check, you do notice at one point one of the guards is startled by something, I will say. As if something had just made a noise nearby, but it's quiet in the dead of night. And you watch him kind of stiffen up and go rigid for about 30 seconds, and then relax and continue his looking around.
I mean, it's not obviously freaking his threat at the immediate, so I'm gonna keep a note to myself, but not really mention anything or wake anybody up.
Okay. As dawn comes and everyone gathers their things, and slowly over the course of probably 20 minutes or so, climbs out of the the cave that you guys had used as shelter the previous night. The elves say, "We will reach the city today, barring any untoward encounters with Eglorak at our backs. They do not venture this far from their own territory, typically. But for salvage, they might make an exception. So, caution still, but know that we are closer to friendly territory than they are to their own." They begin to
While we're
lead you.
traveling,
Oh, sure, go ahead.
while we are packing up for the trip, just to our group, I mentioned what I saw during my watch to the group. Our group, not to everybody.
Okay.
So, yeah, just
Kind
wanted to
of
mention that.
Say
That's
it
all.
in low conversation, describing this strange phenomena that overtook the elf.
Because that's freaky. Well, you know, it's not immediate danger, but it's a little bit weird as fuck. But yeah, that's why I mentioned it. Anyway, start packing up.
as they begin to lead you through the rest of your trek, essentially. The landscape doesn't change much from here on, but you do see eventually, as you kind of you've been traveling through like low canyons and between rocks this entire time. Eventually, this area begins to, you have to like walk up a hill at some point, and it begins to level out, and you can see on the horizon what looks to be structures, fairly far away, but still, several miles away. But this area of land is flat enough that you can recognize that this seems to be the destination you're headed towards. It's the only permanent structures you've seen this entire time. And from this distance, you can't really make out much detail, but you do notice that surrounding said city is a almost completely transparent, but still a little bit visible, half dome of some sort of construction over the whole thing. It is barely perceptible, but toward the edges, the way the light hits it is a little bit weird and gives it its kind of a distinct enough silhouette that you can recognize it for what it is. Some sort of barrier over the entirety of the city. One of the elves turns to you and says, there it is. The city of Lonnmir, our home.
It's very interesting. Okay.
I talk to Chance and say, could you ask them if it would offend if I use something to get a better look at their city? I've got a spyglass and I'd just like to take a little bit of a, I don't know, just to literally scope it out.
I think we're gonna get a good look at it anyway. I'd rather not potentially strain relations before they might accuse us of spying or some such.
Enough said. That's fair. It is. Yeah, it's right there in the name. So yeah, I get it. All right, leaving it in the pack. Let's go on.
Okay. They begin now to kind of hurry their pace a little bit. Like they're eager to get back to this domed city that you guys are all traveling towards. Do you have something to say, Chance?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, would you stop? What would be the role if I was doing a rough sketch in my notebook over the city?
I mean, I don't know. A rough sketch, probably no check.
Yeah.
If you wanted to do a detailed sketch, I would say probably proficiency in artist supplies, or I don't know, calligraphy or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he's just taking a little short, small sketch on his notebook for the purposes of, like, historians' shenanigans.
Sure. As you guys are traveling across the land here, you are being a little bit hurried along by the elves here. They're not as concerned with keeping a low profile anymore with their destination in sight. And you guys are kind of moving at a quicker pace than you have been the last couple of days. Their eagerness to get back to the domed city, however, is cut short as you guys are running across the landscape by the telltale sounds of flapping in the wind. you hear on the horizon, accompanying this sound of flapping, the call of a hunting horn, and what is one source of flapping becomes many, as you guys are now being pursued by a hunting party, perhaps from the day before. I need everybody to roll me initiative as soon as I get you on the map and organize some stuff a little bit.
They were friendly. What the fuck?
Who says anything is friendly around here?
You know what? That is a very good point. Good thing everybody's within fireball range.
It's the ocean. It's the most terrifying thing that ever existed.
So I'll organize it like this to give them a little bit of room.
You never thought about, like, I don't mean this campaign, but like, you know, other campaigns, like when you play a character and everybody whoever picks elf, they always like, you know, they're saying they were, you know, 100, 1,000 years old. They try to get like a maximum age for, you know, young age.
Yeah. All of a sudden you're ancient.
And I'm just wondering, it's like, so all this time you've been just cooped up in your room doing nothing
Yeah, exactly.
for that long years?
Fucked off for 1,000 years. Yeah, I thought about that when I made my elf character. I'm playing a sea elf in my Sunday game, and I was like, this guy is like, he's not gonna be 100 fucking years old. Like at the time of his backstory, he was like maybe 50, and then by the time the campaign rolls around, he's 80. So he's very young by sea elf standards, and has had like a life experience. That's basically it. And I'm like, I don't want to play an old elf. I want to play the new elf, the newer elf that's bound for adventure, that hasn't had 3 or 4 centuries of experience at this point to to somehow become a level 1 adventurer. I don't think so.
That's why all my elves are like 20.
I'm playing a tiefling elf in my Saturday game. I say tiefling elf because
it's a tiefling elf.
Okay.
Wait, what?
He's a tiefling, but due to his parentage being elves, he has an elvish lifespan.
Got it.
Cautious custom origin.
Not exactly like a fairy, but more like a devilish version of that. Like,
kind of. For one, it's in Pathfinder, different system, but GM okayed it.
Yeah, not a Tanaruk hybrid, but like, yeah, I get it. So
like my character's 60, and which in terms of elves is like still like a teenager, and he very much acts like it.
Yeah, Snowy is not come out of his. Snowy is not coming out of his fucking familiar pocket dimension. I'm sorry, we're fucking in water.
Sure, whatever you want.
Owls and water don't mix.
Yeah.
Okay, so for this, I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have 1 initiative for all of them.
Oh.
So.
Rats. Why did it do that?
This is gonna have different stats. Do you have a different initiative than them?
Your face is a rat's. Oh.
No, they have the
Sorry,
same
I did that wrong. I don't know if it will. Why did it do that?
Okay, I'm gonna say my fucking roll 20. This is dumb.
All right. Yeah, I tried to do the advantage initiative thing from the shield, but it won't. So, just calling it good, I guess.
Okay, you go to your character sheet. You press the cogwheel, and from there, you go to the second column, first box.
Okay. Sorry.
Initiative style advantage.
Oh, yeah, it's selected. It just didn't do it.
It did do it. If you mouse over it, it says 18 and 12.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
Never
so
mind.
It just takes the highest one automatically.
That's why. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't give you the split.
That's right. It's the future. There's technology. I mean,
I'm still trying to roll, just so you know.
Yeah. Try, I wonder if Maybe the permissions are set up correctly.
It was working earlier, so I don't know what happened.
I'm going to assume our goal, like our the city is towards like the southeast, because like these guys are behind us.
This map's a little misleading. You guys are heading south to north, so these guys are south, and you guys are north. But for the purposes of this map, it's horizontal, and I don't want to change it. So there you go.
All right, so like the city is that way.
Yeah, you guys are trying to get that way. You're heading in this direction.
How far away is the city from us?
Oh, like miles still.
Ah.
Yeah, you're not going to get there before these guys are upon you. So this is fight time. Look, initiative worked. Fantastic.
Yay!
Whee! Okay, unsurprisingly, first one up in initiative is Lemuel. Let me switch to the battle map on the recording so people can watch it.
That sounds like it's been good.
Excuse me, go ahead. What are you doing?
Okay, assuming I don't see anything immediately threatening in the immediate surroundings, which I guess I don't, because looks like we're sort of in the middle of a couple of outcroppings. So, going to take a magic action, activate the boots, so I can fly if I need to. And let's see, from where I am here.
Get that filthy 2024 terminology out of here.
Well,
Embrace
it's
the new stuff.
It's the boots that I have.
No, you said magic action. That's why I said, get that fucking lingo out of here.
That's how these work. Here's what it is.
It's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Nah, that shit's gonna burn like a dumpster fire like a 4.0 was.
No, it won't. I can see why 4th edition burned.
Fourth in this house.
5th edition is still mostly unchanged.
I can always hope, so fuck you.
4th edition, having played it, and Hunter can back me up on this, is a little weird. It's a little weird and wonky.
It's not a little weird, it's a fucking dumpster fire.
It was a nightmare.
That's pretty impolite.
it's playable, but it's like it's very strange. It's not like any other D&D I've played. It is certainly its own edition.
It's like Warcraft with less electricity. So.
I mean, yeah, basically, yeah.
Sorry, calls them like I sees them.
It was meant to mimic MMO video games. That's what it was meant to do.
Yes.
You have fucking daily powers and cooldown powers and shit.
Yep.
Short resting takes 5 minutes.
Fish are mailed successfully.
As Captain Barbosa once said, "What are you doing?"
All right. I am going to attempt to move over here, about like so. Still staying low, so low as I can. So I think that's just regular movement to get from where I am to there.
Sure.
So
boots activated, but still grounded.
Yep. And even if it was difficult terrain, that's a whole thing that is not. Yeah. The ground likes me, so
I'm not going to worry about it. I think you're fine.
Yep. I am going to be over here, and I am going to attempt to bonus action hide because haven't died yet doing that. So
Sure.
We'll see how that goes.
Give it a go.
Yee. Where are you?
Wait, isn't it a bonus action to activate your boots?
No, that was a magic action. That was a full action. So
all right,
that might have been different in 2014, but I got 2024 boots, which
there you go.
It's just how it is. So.
Sounds good to me. All right, while you do that, Strollvan, you're up next.
Bam.
Action, haze, bonus actions. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Bonus action, blade saw.
Great.
movement action. I am going to get right here in case this guy tried to turn on us. I
Okay.
am going to take, and that was my action, movement, bonus action, hasted action. I am going to take a dodge action and my turn.
Okay. Sounds good. Your guys' warriors get to go first before the Iglarak are upon you. Let's do a thing here. So... Oh, they've all got harpoons. That sounds like fun.
I don't like the sound of it.
No, these are your guys. These are against the enemy here. That should be fine. I think we're gonna have them kind of form up ranks a little bit here. Let's see. This guy will go down here. This guy's got 30. He'll go there. And they'll be a little bit higher in the air. So we'll say, I don't know, we'll say 20. We'll say 20 feet in the air. Two and 0 and 2 and 0, kind of getting on the plane of these other guys, and they're all of them, all 4 of them, are going to hold actions for harpoons.
She blows.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
And then the Iglarak's turn. These guys are going to move themselves. Let's see, where's 20 feet from these guys? Right there? Okay. Why are we doing this? What is the problem here? So we'll say, oh god, I gotta count because this fucking thing doesn't work correctly. We'll say that's like 45. 50 gets them there. I think this puts him in range of things. Yes. So it'll be harpoon for that guy. This guy is gonna go until he's about here, which will be a harpoon. This guy, the captain's gonna go until he's about there, which will be a harpoon. And this guy's gonna go until he's about here, which will be a harpoon. So let's do the harpoons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, top to bottom. 13 will miss. The 21 will hit the captain, I believe. I don't think he can do anything about that, can he? No, he cannot do anything about that. So the harpoon will hit the captain for 7 piercing. And can he be unseated? This is the other question, because Skylancers have a thing. No. So he gets actually pulled from his mount 10 feet that way by the harpoon. This guy, 20 feet, is going to take a harpoon with a 23. That's going to hit for 10. This guy's pulled from his mount 10 feet. And the 18 will hit the last guy for an additional 10 and pull him 10 feet from his mount. Now, those guys are unseated from their mounts, so they're out, but the mounts themselves still continue to move and do things. So,
Just out of curiosity, did our quote-unquote our guys seem to be actually trying to harm these guys, or they try to capture them alive?
they're trying to kill them. They're aiming pointed spears at center mass. They do not want to capture anyone here. Now, that being said, this guy has moved all of his movement. The captain's mount still has a little bit of movement left, so it's going to actually move up to this guy. He's not going to be mounted on the captain yet, it's just going to kind of be in the same general area. And it gets a horn attack, which it does against one of the elves. It's an 18 to hit, which does hit for 16 because it does the charge thing. So 16 points of damage to this guy. And I believe this is the other one that gets it. So this guy moves up here and does the same thing to that elf. 20 to hit for 12. Okay. So that is everybody else's turn. The other Skylancer's going to do nothing. Actually, you know what? The ones that are done with their movement are going to go invisible. And that includes the rider of the other one. Alright, Salra, you're up.
I choose extreme violence.
And there was much
I
rejoicing.
move over here.
How much movement you got with your fly?
40.
Okay, you're fine.
As soon as my shit loads, I'm gonna do an attack. 2 attacks with my great axe.
Which targets?
2 attacks on the captain.
Okay.
Reckless, first rage. Reckless, the first one doesn't get advantage because I'm doing the damage thing with the brutal strike.
Sure.
Please roll. Did it roll?
It went. Sick. Okay, yeah, 27's certainly going to hit for 12. I will take that.
It might be a bit more because
That's clean.
it might not roll correctly.
Oh, look at that. You have mastery for Wave Cutter, right?
Yes, and that damage didn't roll correctly.
I figured it was only just the D12, right? You rolled a 12 on it.
Yeah, so add another D10. That's what I do. Then add 8 to that. Actually, add 12.
Okay, so that is a 24 basically damage against the captain for the first one. Okay. Do your second attack against the captain, and then do your third attack against the. Or no, wait, yeah. Yeah, do your third attack against the Skylancer if you want it.
Oh, I definitely do.
There's the advantage. Still incorrect damage rolls, but...
I don't know what's wrong, but you know.
Do you need to have shit ticked on? Is that why?
It should be adding strength.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What if I try and roll it? Her on.
Yeah.
You know, just roll the d12. If I click on this... Yeah, I guess click on the roll first and then the damage after, because the damage is correct. But it doesn't... It's the auto roll for damage is not correct, so we'll have to take the damage roll separately.
Okay, so second my cutter damage. This is a plus 10 to damage, so... Come on. What did I press? Why is it saying minus? God damn it. That's wrong. Oh, that's wrong. There you go. Okay, that didn't work. I'm sorry, I don't know why.
Yeah. So you have Rage, Heavy Weapon Mastery, Brutal Strike on. It doesn't come with the plus 10.
But it's stuck on the edit thing. Yeah, I don't know how to turn it off.
The edit thing?
Like, it's saying minus. Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing. Do you want me to just roll damage
I don't know
for you?
Sure.
Okay. It's separate from the test damage. So it's this, and then plus 10 from the strike. Now, your 21 to hit, is that minused at all by...
Nope. Great Master doesn't do that anymore. It just adds a +4.
Oh, +4. So then that's correct then, because I believe... Yeah, heavy weapon mastery +4. Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Cool. So then that is the correct damage. So 24 damage. Okay. And then third attack. Which I'll also do for the sake of expediency. So just roll it there. I think you have advantage, right? Because of that.
Yep.
Didn't roll advantage.
My bad.
Okay. Roll it again with advantage to make sure.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure it's all rolling with advantage and everything. Sure, a 14 is not going to hit, I don't think. Yeah, just misses.
Okay. Okay.
Cool. Alright. We figured that out. Chance, you're up next.
Alright. I am going to move once roll 20. It stops, shooting the bed. Come on. Chance gonna move to here and then lightning bolt the whole lot. Use the fucking wand.
Okay, keep in mind that these guys are not ground level. They are, like I said, on the equal level of this guy. So for you to get up to hit them all in a line, you gotta be swimming or flying.
Okay, so where was I? I was like here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that by fucking temp HP. Hold on. There we go. What do I have in terms of movement? Might be able to help out with this.
30.
Come with me if you want to live.
I don't think you have Fuego with a fly speed right now, right?
Fuego does in fact have a fly speed, actually.
Oh, well, there you go. I mean, you could take his fly speed and then set up for maybe another round later. I think it takes...
Or, what I could do is I could hold my action, let Fuego pull Chance over there, and then do the lightning bolt.
That is true. You could do that.
And I think that's what I'll do.
Alright. Holding a lightning bolt. So you're holding concentration for now.
Specifically, I'm holding the, I'm using the wand.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter, because Fuego goes right after you, and I don't think anybody has any held actions to do anything, so... Hold your action to do that. Fantastic. Fuego can drag your ass up to somewhere.
Yeah, he's just gonna drag Chance in line.
Sure. Now, he moves at half speed, so that better be 20 feet away.
He can dash.
That is true. Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm just maneuvering Fuego so that way he doesn't, because Fuego can maneuver a little bit here, just that way he's not in the line.
Yeah, I'm assuming that you can maneuver in such a way that you don't have to worry about opportunity attacks or anything untoward as far as lightning bolts are going on.
Alright.
So you have 40 feet of movement, that costs 30 feet to get there. You should be okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to use all but one charge, so this is going to be a 6th level lightning bolt.
Okay, sounds good. These guys have magic resistance, so they get advantage on this stuff.
Yep. Ignore, and they also do not have lightning resistance if they do, because my aspect is currently lightning. Know about the sharks?
Yeah, I think the sharks are in it too, because they're basically right below their riders, the ones that are in that area. So I will have them make it. They actually have a saving throw. They don't get advantage on it though, because they do not have the same magic resistance. That's still pretty good rolls though. Did I fuck up on these guys? I didn't check. No, I didn't. It's the gladiator has it, but I doubt it does. Yeah, they don't have any saving throw proficiencies on their sheets. Okay. So the gladiator, I believe, succeeds. The warrior.
They all succeed except for that first lancer.
Yeah. Okay. So what is that in terms of lightning damage here? 39. Is that extra 5 from something? That's from channel elements. Yeah. So yeah. 39 and 5, 44 points of damage.
Yep, so 22 for the things that succeed and 44 for the one that failed.
Yeah, fish don't like lightning. Duh. Okay. 22.
Which is funny, because in most video games, the fish are the ones that have lightning.
Depends on the game. Sometimes fish get hit by lightning equals bad. Fantastic. So with a flash of electricity, you nuke the front line of these pursuing hunters with your lightning bolt. I'm going to consider you grappled by Fuego, because you don't have anywhere else you can really go until he lets you down. Yeah. So unless he's going to drop you right now, that's going to be the end of his turn, right?
He can just drop me as a free action, yeah?
Yeah. He can release the grapple at any time.
Yeah, he'll release the grapple then.
Okay. So you're going to float back down to Earth. I'm only going to roll 1d6 for fall damage because of gravity. So 2.
Ow.
Twist your ankle a little bit on the coral. You land unevenly on the rock below you. Oh, now I'm gonna do this just because we need to remember that he's up in the air. Okay. All right. Now Fuego still technically has 10 feet of movement left. Does he want to use it or no?
I think he will. He'll do this to... Flanking isn't the thing, but he's still going to do it to... Intimidation tactic.
Perfect. As he goes to move.
Oh, is he in attack opportunity range? Check.
Yeah, by the invisible guy.
Oh, there's the invisible man.
Yeah. 17 to hit him.
Yeah, I'll do it.
17 points of piercing damage.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Fuego would have known that guy's there.
Oh, he has points. Okay, I'll re-roll without the advantage. But he can see them, at the very least. So, does he want to move or not?
Yeah. If that's the case, no. It's not good.
Okay, then ignore that then. We'll move on. Back top of initiative. Lemmy, what are you doing?
Okay, let's see. Well, I'm still on the ground, so from where I am, how many enemies can I see? Or are they? It looks like they would all be above me, so I might not even have line of sight on any of them unless I go up or around or something.
I mean, I don't think the rock is blocking your vision of anybody, really. So the 3 people that are on the map right now, and their mounts, I think you can see. The mounts are large, and they're above you. So, like, if you just look up, you're probably fine.
So the ones that are visible anyway. So
yeah, I'd say the only one you probably couldn't see, just from your vantage point, would be the 2 that are above their mounts right now. The mounts would be like in the way because they're large creatures. So the captain and one of the warriors would be a no-go. But the 2 Skylancers and the guy to the south down here, I would say that you could see.
Okay, so I guess the Skylancers, how far above me are they? Like 20 feet?
15 feet.
15 feet up. So
Yeah, they're 5 feet
So-
below their riders at this point because they still technically unseated from their mounts.
okay.
The Skylancers moved up of their own accord. So
Okay, so since I have a fly speed right now, if I went up 15 feet, would I be able to see the riders, or would I need to go up 20?
I would say you would be able to see the riders, but you would give up your hidden condition.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. In that case, what I will do is I will go up 15. And so that means I should be able to see I think just the captain.
Yeah, you'll be able to
the
see all of
two,
them.
Well, the visible ones. All right,
Yeah,
and
everyone except for the invisible guys.
let's see. I need to make sure of something real quick. Sorry. I know I've used it a lot, but it's worked well. So probably gonna do that.
Sure. It's a big cube.
Yeah, there's a good chance that it won't work on all of them because of their whole thing, but it's worth a shot. So be a 40 foot, so we'll start with that. Ooh, not there. Here. There.
It's square, snap to corner, measure origin corner.
Yep. Oh, measure origin corner. Let me try that. It doesn't really have that, so.
You can get all three. Just depends on where you decide to measure it from.
Yeah. I'm trying to do it that way and get all three of them. So I'll attempt to do that, and they will have to beat. I believe it's a 17. So I think I keep saying something else, but it should be versus a 17. I'm absolutely sure on that. So. Yep, 17.
10,
So
15, 20, 25,
wisdom save against 17, and
for everyone. Is that the cube you're going for? The one that I've got up right now?
let's see, the one that gets all three of them and the mounts, if I can. So the mounts I can see,
I think that
and the
works.
riders.
Sure.
I think that should be a total of 5.
Total of 6, actually. So you are going to get one of the invisible ones as well.
Oh,
Let me go ahead and roll those
yeah.
real quick.
It don't have to be. Let me make sure. It doesn't say. Oh wow.
It
Yeah, I
doesn't
guess
say
so.
creatures you can see. It says everything in a 40-foot cube.
Just says of your choice. So
Yeah. If your choice is all hostiles, then certainly. Let's do advantage on the warriors. That's a failure.
Okay.
Need another one for them.
Hiya, failure.
Failure again. Shut up, Uncle. And we're going to do another wisdom check for the gladiator.
Look, you can never disappoint Uncle as much as fucking Jamie Oliver does.
Ouch.
Tell that to Jackie Chan.
Ouch, dude. That's ow.
Okay,
Well, no, I'm saying,
18 on one
look,
of them.
you can never disappoint him as much as Jamie Oliver does.
I know, it just, but ow.
18, okay. Okay, cool. So all of the warriors and one of the mounts is slowed. The other 2 mounts avoid it. So this mount is slowed.
and let's see.
Where's my snail? Where's the snail symbol? There it is. Sorry, I was kind of covering up one of the snail symbols, but it's fine.
Right. And let's see, and that leaves me with a total of 15 regular movement, and I'm 15 up, so let's see, that means I should be able to go to, I guess, is there any cover over in this area here? Or is that all
Sure.
just-
I mean, it's all kelp over there, so yeah, if you can get over there, you can try and hide.
So yeah, let me go. Let's see. I think that's 15 there. And then I still haven't taken the dash action, so I guess I'll just do bonus action dash. And yeah, I mean, I won't be officially hidden, but let's see, 5, 10, 15.
You will be,
And then,
let's say, lightly obscured.
yep, and then I will drop down to ground level behind the kelp as much as I can in that spot. So
Okay.
that's better than nothing. So I will do that
And
on
you've got
ground level now.
concentration.
And turn.
On slow.
Yep, concentration going on slow. And yeah.
Okay.
I think that's all I got. So end turn. Ground level, hopefully sort of in the kelp.
Before Strovan's turn, on initiative count 20, the Warhorn from earlier attracted some additional hunters in the area,
Fuck you!
appearing on the edges of combat. Back. We'll get another couple of guys here. And we'll get another couple of guys here. Okay. 2 more enemies have entered the fray. Okay, Strolvan, your turn.
Okay. Should I go for the new guys or should I try to kill all the old guys?
I say we're probably gonna get bottlenecked. So, well, pincered. I should go after you guys.
Just give me 1 sec. Phew. I need a circle. Actually, I don't need a circle. I need. What do I need? Yeah, square would be better. Center, and snap to the center and the measure order center, right?
Circle, snap. Is it a point you can see within, or is it like around you?
No, I just need to see to fit that 30-foot radius.
Then yeah, I would, yeah. Is that well? Your Steel Wind Strike spell does not have a range on it. I don't know if that's something you neglected to put in there, but.
Oh Jesus! That command didn't work. Okay.
Yeah. I'm assuming this is not 2024 Steel Wind Strike, so let me look that up real quick.
No, just give me a sec.
Xanathars.
Is that?
Yeah,
Oh my God!
30
why?
feet. Yes. 30
There
feet.
you go. See?
Yeah. I guess it's within 30 feet of you, so wherever you're at when you cast the spell.
Yeah, I know. So I'm just. I
It'd be
can't get over there,
circle,
can
snap,
I?
scissor measures. Like on that rock.
I wasn't trying to do it from me. I was trying to figure out.
I was just testing the measure origin. Getting on that rock rock's like 10 feet tall. You could probably get up there if with an athletics check, maybe.
I could do it from there.
You could do it from there, yeah, if you wanted to do it. That's a square, but yeah.
Yeah.
25, 30.
Still
30.
get some.
There you go. Sure. 5
so
targets is all visible targets, so yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to go after every single one of them.
Here we go. So we'll take, I guess we're taking that natural 20 for the first one.
Okay, thank you.
Unless there's any reason not to.
No.
Sure. Yep. Nope. Nope. So that'll be 5. I'm gonna assume the last 2 are the Skylancers. Just because you go after the big targets first, or what?
Yeah, I was gonna go for the big guy first. This guy first, so.
Okay.
Wait a minute, they're slow right now, aren't they?
The The Iglarak are, and the one Skylancer is slowed as well.
Yeah, I don't think a 14 still would have get hit.
It actually it does. It's a -2 to their AC, right, when they're slowed?
Yes.
Yeah, so they have a 13 AC right now. The Lancers do.
All right, sweet.
So that's 4 hits out of 5.
Nice. This guy is gonna get smacked.
Okay.
He's getting the critical.
Sure, he's dead. You turn him into chum. He's absolutely gone. Cut him in half, and his both halves slowly float down to the bottom of the ocean. He's out. He's gone. No way of surviving.
Ow. Ow.
Ow!
Second one going down the road. This one right here.
Okay. It's 23. Is this force damage? It is force damage. They have resistance to force damage. It still doesn't prevent the captain from dying, but that guy does take 11 points of damage instead of 23.
Who the hell has fucking...
Anything that's been magically irradiated by the core.
Hate you so much.
Okay. Alright, so 11 damage to that guy.
Third one right here.
29, so that'd be 14. Okay. Fourth one has to be on the slow Skylancer.
Which one is the slow one?
The one underneath the captain's dead body. The one where Selra is right now.
Yeah, sure.
And 31.
31.
This thing does not have resistance to force damage, I don't think. Oh, no, it does. It does have resistance, but it doesn't matter. It has 16 hit points anyway. Oh, no, it does. He's alive at 1. Haha.
Wow,
15 points of damage.
You bitch. You bitch.
Don't worry, I'm about to correct that mistake.
I'm not done yet. Bonus action. I activate my sword.
Hold on. At the end of your spell, which 5 foot away from which enemy are you going to be?
This one right here, because I want to end him.
Is it 5 feet away from one of the targets, or 5 feet away from one of the ones you hit or missed? So if you want to be on the rock instead of in the air and then immediately fall down, you can, because the Skylancer you missed is one of the targets.
Yeah, but I want to end him.
Sure. How much reach you got?
Wait, what?
What are you doing? You're doing a sword attack?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see, I got teleported to 5 feet.
Yeah, he's. Okay, Did you teleport next to the Skylancer or next to him? Because the Skylancer is within striking distance while you're standing on the ground. This guy is 10 feet above the ground, as far as the rock is concerned. So if you teleport next to him, you're gonna fall to the rock. Just throwing it out there.
Okay. I'm a little bit confused. Which one is the fucking Skylancer?
The Skylancer is the
shark.
animal. It's the shark.
Thank you.
The
Okay.
Iglarak warriors are the Naga-looking guys.
Yeah, no, I am gonna go for them. However, since we are dealing with a 3-dimensional at this point, I am not going to appear on top of next to him. I'm gonna be appearing on top of him. I'm falling on his ass, trying to knock him off.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me. I don't even know how this would work, because you're supposed to fall immediately if you don't have anything to stand on. So what I'll say is, if you're gonna be able to attack him, you have to land on the shark. So let's do an acrobatics check to see if you land on the shark.
Singing.
Yes, you have many advantages to this. It's probably gonna work out, but let's see how it happens. 20 is exactly what I was thinking, so let's do that. So you land on the shark. Let's say you're like here, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to do anything.
Okay.
And then you can make your attacks against the guy.
Okay, so bonus action, I activate my sword. Then I am going to try to hit him. He's slowed, right?
He is slowed, yes. He's reduced AC.
Okay.
Sure. Not that you wouldn't have hit anyway. Yeah, sure.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do any of that. Fuck.
Can you smite?
9 points of damage. I am going to fucking smite.
Okay.
How badly does he look?
After 9 points of damage, still pretty decent.
Well, he also took 23 half, so 11 points of damage for that.
I know. He's still looking good.
Fuck it. I am
he's-
gonna go balls.
He's bloodied, but he's not super close to death.
Oh, I'm gonna go balls out. I'm gonna go 5th level on this.
Sure. He's probably dead, but let's see what happens.
Fuck that guy in particular.
Yeah. 26. Actually, 2 points over what you needed. So that's fine.
I claim this as my mount.
Okay. This guy. Well, we'll see about that. We'll have to do an animal handling check later. If this thing doesn't move and buck you off in the meantime. No longer slow, but very much dead. Okay, I'm gonna keep him here.
Don't
And
slut,
just
I don't
send
have
it.
those.
Okay, is that everything you can do?
Yes, sir. Does the hasted action, bonus action, and movement.
Fantastic. All right, every warrior is gonna do things. So why did they all lose their numbers? That's what I want to know. God damn it.
Oh yeah, how are they reacting to my sword?
The radiant damage or just the lightsaber in general?
Just the lightsaber in general.
I mean, they're kind of interested in it, not gonna lie, but they're also in the middle of battle, so it's a little bit hard to determine an attitude toward anything when they're fighting for their lives. Let's put it that way.
You know what? That is fair.
This guy has nothing to hit. He knows there's an invisible guy around here, though, so I think this guy's gonna hold his action. The guy in front of the Skylancer with 1 health is gonna try and finish it off, so let's do that. Let's do Trident on the first thing. Hits and kills. He's gonna spear the Skylancer in the face, and it's going to die and fall to the ocean floor. Then he's going to use his second attack to harpoon the second Skylancer that you can see. So we will also do a harpoon. 15 to hit, just hits. 7 points of piercing. And is pulled toward the warrior for some reason, because there's no size limit on it. Let's see, these 2 warriors I think are going to go after this last guy here. We will do Trident.
If you want justification, I would honestly say that I imagine it's kind of hard to keep your positioning if you have a harpoon get lodged.
Yeah, I guess so. It is a large muscular shark that can swim, but still, this thing could because the NPC is weird. It's not like I made these guys up; these are taken from somewhere else. He could technically move a Tarrasque if he hits it. Something like that. So it doesn't really make much sense, but I don't think they expect the PCs to be Tarrasques. Yeah, 19's gonna hit for a ton. It's gonna hit for 15 and 15 over the next couple of attacks as well, so he's dead. He's gonna be gone. Only had 30 hit points left, and between all the venom and everything, just these tridents are gonna be devastating. Absolutely murk this guy. Okay. They need all 4 of their attacks to do it. The natural 1 doesn't matter because the guy was slowed, so no reaction attack there.
Do I need to roll anything because the Skylancer got pulled toward him? And I was bright on that?
Yeah, I'm going to make him make a dexterity saving throw.
I don't think I get bonus for that.
I don't think so.
I'm just gonna click on this to make sure.
Good, I was going to scroll up for it.
Oh, I have a haste on anyway.
Yeah, you have advantage on acrobatics checks, but not saving throws, unfortunately. You do have
But
haste
like
on. I don't know
said,
what haste does.
Yeah. Haste does give me fucking...
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
See?
Advantage of dexterity. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Yeah, 20, you're fine. You're surfing the shark. Not sponsored.
Surfing events.
I think that's every warrior. So now we go on to the enemy's turn.
Let's be honest, though. You would take that sponsor in a fucking heartbeat.
I mean,
Yeah.
free money? Are you kidding me?
Who wouldn't?
For me and all my 30 bot subscribers, fantastic. Okay, so these guys are gonna go. These guys are gonna move. We're gonna move to here. And this guy didn't come with. So he's gonna go right there. This warrior is going to get his held action off on the enemy that gets next to him, so he's going to take an attack roll against the Lancer. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. People keep...
Yes, my child.
Fucking silver alert went off randomly. Okay. 20 to hit, certainly going to hit the Skylancer for lots of damage, for 21 points of damage. And then Skylancer needs to make a con saving throw. Oh, it has a +4. 19 saves. Okay, fantastic. Alright, so it takes that damage. Fantastic, that's the held action. Now, the Skylancers get their charges, and they're going to go for chance, and they're going to go for that warrior. So, 2 horns. 14 to hit the warrior does not hit. 16 to hit chance.
Shield.
Okay, shielding that. Then
it was already a meat speed, so the shield makes it a miss.
Okay, that's fine. The warriors are going to do their thing. We're going to use there's 3 attacks each. So a bite and 2 tridents for you, Chance. Let's do those first.
Alright.
22, 20, and 16. I'm assuming the 22... If the 22 misses, then... No, it doesn't, because you have a 21, right?
Yeah, the 22 is the only one that hits.
Cool. So it's it's 19. It's not both of those together. It's just the 19 points of piercing through the shield. The rest of it is shrugged off. Then we're going to do the same thing versus the warrior. Bite and 2 tridents.
Total 19, you said?
Total of 19, yeah. There's only one of them hit you. He's two-handing his trident, so we're only taking the 2-handed damage. 18 hits, 20 hits, the 10 does not hit. 16 plus 19 is 35 points of damage. This is big boy numbers, baby. Level 12 numbers.
I only take 1 hit. It was the 22 is the only thing that hit me.
Yes. The other 2 were against the warrior next to you.
Oh. I don't know why I thought they were on me again. My bad.
Lemuel, you are not hidden. But you are lightly obscured. So I'm going to have the 2 that just appeared to your south. I'm going to look at their perception checks, their passive perceptions. They are passive of 17. I think that they're pretty good at looking at stuff. They probably see you through the kelp. So they're going to go after... at least one of them is going to go after you. We're going to move him up here.
Okay.
Hold on, is that 20 feet of movement? Yes, it is. Okay, so we'll have him go after you. This guy's going to charge these guys. He's not going to get the charge bonus from his shark, however, so that's unfortunate, but whatever. So we'll do Lemuel first. Charge on the Skylancer. Horn attack. Natural 20.
Well, that'll hit.
For 24 points of piercing damage. No, I'm sorry. It's both because of the extra. So it's 24 plus 13, 37 points of piercing damage. Excuse me.
Okay.
And then the warrior on his back gets to go. Bite and 2 tridents. 15, 20, and 24.
Alright, I will... because I couldn't do anything with the original one, I will shield as a reaction on that, so none of those last 3 would hit. So,
Fantastic. Yeah, you're going to be up at 26 AC at that point.
Yep, burning the slot and taking 37, which should require a con save on slow. So, let's see.
So instead of doing the horn attack on the second guy, I don't think anybody's slowed anymore. I think your concentration on slow doesn't matter. All the people that were slowed are dead.
I think the slowed ones are dead, yeah, so...
Yeah, so you're fine. You don't need to roll anything.
Well, I don't know about fine, but yeah.
Well, I mean, as far as concentration goes. So he doesn't get the horn attack, so the Skylancer's going to bite instead. That's a 15 to hit, which doesn't. And then we got the bite and tridents for that warrior as well.
Sure, you have 27.
Warrior, 19. Yeah, okay. 19 will hit. 25 will hit. 26 will hit. I think the warriors can... Can you see his parry? I think they can. That's 3. Does 3 matter? Yes. 3 would put him at 20. So he's going to parry the first trident attack, and then the second 2 are going to hit. So we got a 10 and 11, so 21 points of damage to him. Oops, that's not right. There we go. And then finally, I was saving this for last as far as the visual guys were concerned. This other shark is going to try to buck you off, Strovan. So I'm going to call this a contested roll. I'm going to have it make a strength check, and you are going to make an animal handling check. I'll give you a choice. I'll let you make an animal handling check or an athletics check to stay on.
I'll do animal handling because it's slightly better.
Sure. You gotta beat a 23.
Ugh. Oof.
Yeah.
Nope.
I figured that was gonna happen. So this thing bucks you off, and you go falling to the dirt 15 feet down. Now, because of weird gravity, you do not take any fall damage, but you are down on the ground now.
Yay.
Basically, I'm reducing all fall damage by 10 feet. So, if you had only fallen 5 feet, that's what we would be doing.
Weird gravity. Yay.
Yeah, it works good for falling off of shit. Now the invisible guys. So, invisible guy number 1 is going to make his attacks. He didn't move at all. You guys moved up for him. He's just going to be right there, and then Sky Lancer number 2 is going to go over here and attack some stuff. Let's go be here. Okay, let's do the ones on Fuego first, because they're right there. We got a bite from the Sky Lancer. Oops, sorry, that's supposed to be an advantage because he's invisible. Oh, no, he's not, because Fuego can see him. So 15 to hit Fuego.
Which I believe is meets beats.
Cool, so 9 points of piercing for him. And then bite and 2 tridents is also for Fuego. Still not at an advantage. 20, 22, 25.
Yeah.
13 and 10 is 23, and 12. 35.
Total?
35 plus 9 would be 44. Excuse me. And then for the final attack of the round, Skylancer, that was previously invisible, is going to do a horn charge attack against the warrior there at advantage. 24 to hit certainly hits, and that would be 18 points of damage. Okay. Cool. That's their turn. Celery, you're up next.
Strovan remarks as a free action, I guess they have no balls. They didn't come after me.
Well, let's change that. She's going to move over here.
Okay.
And going to do a wave cutter thing.
Ooh, sure.
I can do a measure. Come on, roll 20. Oh, God. Come on, roll 20. Okay. 1 minute.
Excuse me. Jesus Christ.
It just zoomed all in, and I didn't know how to fix it. Oh, God, it's still zoomed in.
There's a zoom button. There should be.
No, like... Oh, God.
He's on a phone, isn't he?
Control scroll wheel? I don't know.
I'm on my iPad.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
Yeah, fucking
condolences.
hell. Pinch and spread, boy. Pinch and spread and hope.
Let's see here. Okay, fix it. Now,
Oh, you can fix it.
stop shitting yourself and work. Cone.
Me and my toddler.
Need to move my screen. There we go.
How big's the cone? 15? 30?
I think 30. 30.
So a 30-foot cone, does it target only enemies, or... Oh, you can angle it, so it's fine.
So yeah. I think that hits the last two, right? Barely.
I mean, because of diagonals. Yeah, I would say so. Because diagonals are diagonals in the way that they are.
Yep.
You can tell that it's the way it is because of how it is, or whatever that quote is.
You can tell.
You can tell that it's an Aspen by the way that it is. I think that's
Yeah.
Mathematical dudes.
Alright, what save am I making?
DC 15 Dex save. Or shake.
Do the sharks
much-
first.
Damn it.
We got one success on the sharks. We'll do the far one for the 16. So it makes more sense. And then 3 warriors. 2, 3. Advantage on these for the warriors. Okay, 2 successes and a fail.
One moment. Come on. Behave. Fucking function.
Kitties attack.
It's almost like Roll20 isn't optimized
Did it
for mobile
roll?
devices. Yes, it did. That'd be 27 points of bludgeoning damage. 4d8, right? Yeah, 27 points of bludgeoning. Okay, so... let's see. So the only Skylancer that succeeded was the one in the far back. I think is a half damage for a fail? Or for a success?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so 13 points to him. Then we got the successes on the warriors. Be the first 2. Or no, it would be I'll say the last 2 because the first one would have failed. It's right next to it. So the last 2 also take the 13. Okay, and then the failures. So the 2 other Skylancers failed, so they're going to take the full 27. Oops, hold on. Oh no, that's correct. That one and that one are going to take 27. And then are they pushed or something, or what else does it do?
Let me find the ping.
Let's see, and this guy failed, so that's the 27 for him as well.
Oh, they're also knocked prone.
Prone. Cool. They are immune to that, so that's fine.
Oh no.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Alright. That should be
that was one
everything,
attack.
right? Yeah, 1 attack. Fantastic.
So just briefly, random question: if a mount was shoved, but its rider wasn't, didn't fail to save, would the rider still be on the shoved mount if shoving was a thing attached to this feature?
I'm pretty sure he would be.
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. Anyway,
By the rules as written, yes.
Swing.
fun with physics.
I'm swinging at the guy, not the mount.
Okay, so it says, if an effect is about to move your mount against its will while you're on it, you must succeed on a dexterity saving throw DC 10 or fall off, landing with the prone condition in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the mount. You must make the same save if you're knocked prone or the mount is. But it doesn't matter because they don't get prone. So, 28's against who?
The guy.
The guy?
That's in front of me.
Alright. I'm pretty sure that's going to kill us. Roll your damage when you can.
Okay, rage. Get rid of real strike. Come on. Yep.
Okay, so 16
Wait,
points
is
of
that
damage.
strength?
Looks like you rolled a 3.
No. Oh, yeah.
3
my
plus
bad.
rage plus heaven weapon mastery, total 16. Yeah.
And then I get a cleave attack on the mount.
Okay.
So,
I like how you're like, no, that's wrong because it's so much lower than your average damage is. So this one only takes the weapon damage, I believe.
and the rage damage, because it doesn't, because technically not a. Oh, probably missed.
Yeah, you don't get your ability modifier. 13, yeah. 13 actually is going to miss, unfortunately.
Yep. Okay.
Cool.
Then it's my turn.
Alright, Chance. What do you got?
Alright. Let's see.
That's a fireball. You want to do a point you can see, right?
How would you know? You know me so well.
So you want to go...
Wait, can you see my radius?
Yeah.
Even if I have... Oh, I had it hidden from others.
I'm the DM. I can see everything. I am
Yeah,
not others.
okay,
I am
yeah.
God.
This is what I was... This is what he was mentioning.
Yeah.
If you can see it now.
There's a there's a circle on the map that I can see. And you want to
Right there.
measure
That's one.
measure from a point, snap to corner, and then go 20 feet. Sorry, that's 30. 20 feet. Could do that.
Would you say that catches the guys on the left
So
there
many
as
people.
well? Because it does pass through the space of the rider and the shark on that one next to Fuego.
Are you actually doing fireball? Because I think you get 5 more feet than that.
Isn't it 20-foot radius?
Your radius is stuck at 15 for me right now.
Yeah.
So from that point,
it says
a 20
20 for
foot
me.
radius.
You
That's
didn't do
weird.
step to corner.
No, I did step
No,
to
he
corner.
did.
I'm
He did. I don't know why. It just wasn't updating it. It looked like 15 feet. So that is going
Mine
to
is
get...
step to corner.
Okay, everyone release your shit. I have his point where he is. So that is the 20-foot radius, my blue marker. So that's going to get the rider and mount in front of you, and it's going to get the mount of the other guy in front of Salra.
Then why does mine with the same radius?
Because it's a weird diagonal, that's why. That's why I say when you measure these things, you go straight out to the right or left, or down, because that'll give you the accurate version of the circle.
Then this would work for what I'm wanting to do then?
Yes. That would get all of them that are up there. Yeah. Without damaging us.
Alright.
Death charge. Excuse me. Okay, I want to start making
Now-
rolls. 2, 3.
would you say I could do the... would a change be after the spell? Or since it's a free action, I could... I'm just wondering if I should add the
Whenever you cast a
fucking
spell
job.
deals damage type other than your current affiliate, you can switch your affiliated damage type to the damage type of the spell being cast. No action required. This number of times equal to your intelligence modifier. Since it's no
just
action
wondering-
required, I would say the timing is meant for you to be able to switch on the fly.
Alright.
Lance Lancers are going to get their dexterity saving throws. 1, 2, 3. Normal rolls. Wow, they suck. What is... Oh, yeah, you need to roll your fireball. I forgot.
Yep, rolling the damage now.
I'm assuming only the one guy succeeds. Yeah, everything else is a failure.
And I get to re-roll those 3 1s.
Oh, great. Alright, so we're adding 12 to this. So 36 and 3 and 5. 36 and 8 is 44. I think only... Well, let's see. So 44, all the Skylancers failed. So only one of the Skylancers is alive. The other 2 are dead. They are obliterated, incinerated, destroyed.
He's dead, Jim. He's dead.
2 of the warriors failed. For the sake of brevity, I'm going to say that the one in front of Selra is gone. Just so we have less people to do actions on the board with. And then these guys are going to take... This one's going to take 44 fire damage. And the other guy's going to take 22 from the halving. There we go. Okay, cool. So you killed 2 mounts and 1 warrior. And the other ones are not looking super good. Anything else?
And with my bonus action...
Excuse me. I don't think you need a bonus action for that. I think you just get it. Cool.
Alright.
Fuego is up next.
Out of these 4, which is the most wounded?
The Skylancer has 3 hit points left. And I don't know what you're talking about 4. There's 3 there. There's only 3 left. There's the 2 warriors, 1 to your north, 1 to your west.
I need to refresh because I still see all 4 of them there.
Yeah.
Roll 20, ladies and gentlemen.
They're
This
optimized.
website is held together with duct tape and prayers.
I would love to fucking swap to. I would love to swap to fucking Foundry or any other VTT if I had the opportunity.
Alright, the only other one that I've got is Fantasy Grounds. I don't want to use Foundry. I spent too much money on Roll20 to back down now. It's too much stuff.
So Fuego gets
He's
3
in too
attacks
deep.
here.
Sure.
He's going to just shift over 5 feet, just so he has them all within range. These will be in order of most damage, going until either he's out of attacks or they're all dead, whichever happens first.
Yeah, okay. So do the first one. Skylancer's dead. Second one is a 20 to hit on that guy for 11. Okay, he's still alive. And the natural 20 will kill. I'm not even going to worry about damage. Oops.
So Fuego kind of just swoops over and just starts fucking just mauling the shit out of them.
Yeah. He basically, like, flies over, takes a chunk out of the shark's neck, and so it just dies, falls to the floor, and then ragdolls the Naga around like a chew toy, and rips him in half. And then turns his attention to the one that's still alive. Okay.
He was probably looking a lot less confident than he was 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, probably. Lemuel.
I mean, if he's not, we have a problem.
Okay, well, from where I am, I'm probably very scared of the thing that took a pretty big chunk out of me, so the Skylancer. So what I would probably attempt to do is do what I can to put some distance between it and me. And the best way I know how to do that would be at least attempting to do Vortex Warp on the Skylancer, because it took away half my hit points and then some last
You
time.
know you can use it, right?
Huh?
You could use it on yourself.
No, Vortex Warp does not work on self.
It's
What the
it's
fuck am I
another.
thinking
It's
of?
a other creature.
Yeah, it has to be another creature. That's its one limitation. Is it must be another creature you can see. It's how it is. So
I don't remember
yes,
if the teleport target spell that I made is self also, but I think it's not. Teleport target is like you pick a creature anywhere on your plane of existence and attempt to pull them to you. It's a really high level spell.
So if let's see, if north is to the right, I will attempt to move it 90 feet to the left, which I think is as far as I can move it. So that'll be south. So I'll attempt to move it to that spot there.
Okay.
And
it's a con
let's
save.
see, it'll need to make con save against 17. I hope it works. If it doesn't, I'll be in a bad shape.
You got a 7.
So the Skylancer moves. I assume that its rider stays right where he is. So pop.
The mount is teleported out from under him.
Mount is teleported out from under him, so he's here in the weeds with me, and realistically, I would attempt to move as far as I reasonably can from him. As far as I know, there aren't any alive enemies up to my west, I guess, so in this direction.
Yeah.
So I would attempt to I'd attempt to bonus action disengage and move my maximum move speed in actually, here's a thought. Have I observed any of these Iglorak warriors doing anything that suggests that they can fly? Like, do they have
a swim speed.
They do? I've seen them do vertical movement on their own. So
yeah.
Okay, so never mind.
Anything that has a swim speed has a fly speed in this area.
Okay. Well, I've got a conventional fly speed, but that doesn't really make any difference here. So let's see.
The Skylancers just naturally have a fly speed because they're from Spelljammer.
So I guess that's probably about as far as I can go in that direction. So that's probably where I would go. Moving to, I think, here. So I will do that. Oops. 30 or whatever. Yeah, whatever 30 is, that's what I'll do. Realistically, I'll probably try to get as close to the barbarian as possible because that seems like a safer place. So I'll do that. Bonus action disengage while I do it, and that's pretty much it. I'm along the ground and end turn. So
cool. So then
that.
You have fallen slowly down to the ground. What are you doing?
Boy. I want this one as my mount. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Because having a pet shark is cool.
If you can tame
pet
it,
shark that fly.
Well, it can't fly, just that the gravity here lets it swim in the air.
Skylancers have a natural fly speed, not a natural swim speed.
Alright, shut me up then.
Yeah, because they're from Spelljammer.
He said that earlier, that's why I said, I want this as a pet.
I figured he missed it.
So how do I do this?
You gotta... First of all, it's hostile to like everything around here. Second of all, really high animal handling check.
Yeah, I know. So I am first going to get it out of combat first.
Okay, sure. All right. It's not good at charisma. 2. So Egon.
That's vanished.
All right, now. You are now stunned. Yes.
Why?
Because haste drops.
Yes, that is my turn.
Yeah. Now, does you get the stunned condition, or do you just have some kind of special shit from haste?
No,
it's
just my. Haste, right? I just stopped moving.
Okay, so you can still hold concentration on banishment at the very least, but you just can't do nothing else.
Yep. Worth it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sick. All the warriors. All the warriors, every warrior. We have got some shit to do. This guy's gonna go down here. There's a fully healthy Skylancer down here doing shit to people.
Imagine if we all roll up in a Skylancer. I'm just saying, that would be fucking awesome. And that would be, fucking mood setting.
If only
I'm
you guys
just
had
saying.
if only you guys had a druid on your team.
Wow, if only. If only, right?
Okay, 22 and 24 certainly hit. I guess I should make one attack at a time because they have a advantage thing. They get the mastery property. Let's do a con save. 13, so that's a fail, so I gotta re-roll the second one. Oh, baby. Am I glad I did. Okay. So 13 points of damage to this guy. Followed by the natural 20, which is 14, and 14 is 28 points of damage. Which kills him. There's exactly 28 hit points left. Okay. So that's it for that guy. Second guy is going to go after the brand new Skylancer. So that's going to hit. Skylancer needs to make a con saving throw. 6. So the next one's at advantage. 25 hits for 21 points of damage. Followed by 21 hitting for 20 points of damage. These guys do not play around. Then we have another one against the same target. Roll 20 to hit. Con save fails. Followed by Trident advantage, second attack. So this is going to be 15 points, followed by enough to kill. So the Skylancer over here is now dead. Excuse me. And he'll shift over here for his movement, and then the last guy is going to do double Trident. I'm going to do this on the rider. Con save. Succeeds. Natural 1. Okay. So 26 hits for 16 points of damage. Followed by a reaction attack from the Iglarak warrior with his Trident. 23 to hit for 7 only. Okay, that is every warrior, now every enemy. Most shit is dead. I don't see a lot of alive stuff on the board at this point. So this guy is going to swim right up to you. And then the Lancer and Rider are going to get their attacks. So we're going to do a bite attack on one of the warriors. 10 to hit doesn't. The Iglarak takes a bite and 2 tridents. We're going to do bite on one guy, 2 tridents on the other guy. There's a natural 20. So we've got 22 followed by 12, which is 34 points of damage to one guy. Guy's really looking rough now. If he wasn't bloody before, he certainly is now. And then the 19 to hit, the other guy can parry, so he's going to do that. And oh no, it would be wait, no, he can parry. He makes his AC 20, and then that won't hit. Okay, cool. That's everything for my go. Celery, you're up next. Oh, I'm sorry, I had one more. I forgot about the guy on Lemuel. So bite and 2 tridents on Lemuel. Sorry, one second. 22, 9, and another natural 20 on Lemuel. So that would be 9 points of damage negated, and then 14 points of damage goes through on the natural 20. Okay, now it's the end of my turn. So, Celery, you are up.
Hi, I'd like to introduce you to my Lord and Savior, Violence.
At this point, I'm gonna have you become an avatar of war or some shit. If I were to curse you, you would turn into an avatar of wrath. There's no mistaking that.
Got it. Come on. on. Roll 20. No advantage because I'm doing the reckless thing.
Okay.
Come on. No, you want to. No. Just roll.
Yeah, are we near the city or in the city?
You are several miles away from the city.
Okay.
15 to hit.
15 does not hit. Just misses.
Okay, so second. Okay. Advantage for the second one. Okay, Roll20's angry. You know, these 2024 sheets, Roll20 does not like the 2024 sheets.
I think the iPad version doesn't like the 2024 sheets, because I can use them just fine. There we go. Oh yeah, 26 is certainly going to hit. Give me your damage when you can.
You turn off Real Strike.
23 points
Roll.
of damage. Sounds good.
Ah!
Yeah. Okay.
Well, my turn.
And
Joe took you?
Chance.
I thought he was busy.
Let's see. We got this guy left, and this guy left, and these two down there left.
Yeah. So we have one rider and a mount, and then the guy that's being surrounded by your friends down below there.
Let's see.
Hope he fucking passed the inspection.
It is that time of year.
Is there another rider and mount? Because I'm only seeing these two down here. Is there more than 3 enemies? Okay.
No, it's that rider and mount, and then the guy over here. That's it.
Alright, Chance is going to move to here. Just so he has visual on all of them.
Well, you don't have visual on all of them.
Visual on all the ones I can attack.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Smart ass.
one of them is banished.
I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at 5th level.
Sure.
Which one of these is the most damage?
The one to your right.
Alright, so he's taking the first shot.
Cool. So that is 12.
Still up?
Yep. Now remind me, is this on... what's your thing that gives you the extra fire damage?
Channel elements.
Yeah. Is that for one roll per round, or is that for every roll per round?
If it was for each per round, that would be fucking broken as fuck.
Add your intelligence modifier to that damage. Spells that deal damage to type of sorcery and ignore damage resistance.
I would point out.
I didn't mention it, but I don't think it's meant to be +5 for every scorching ray. That's a little broken. pick one roll. Pick one roll to add.
Hold on. Can I at least say one thing in defense of it being everyone? Because I do actually have a valid point I would like to make here. At least I think it's valid. Eldritch Blast. With that one invocation, lets you add add your charisma to every individual blast.
Yeah, but that's only for Eldritch Blast, right?
Yep.
In 2024.
Not for every other spells.
Yeah,
for every
2024 has a new thing on it, but yeah.
But it's for cantrips
24.
only, right? It's not for every spell you cast.
Yeah.
For widening the pool to Scorching Ray, I'm going to say no. I'll say pick one roll. So if you want it on the first one, we'll do the first one.
Yeah, we'll just say the first one, so that the second shot is currently just 7 damage total.
Okay. So same guy though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Let me just pop this in the chat so I can count my shots because I've fired 2 so far.
Let's see. It's 35 plus 2, 37. He is bloodied now.
Let's see. I fired 2,
So
and I get
3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rays total.
yes. So I have 4 more shots.
Yeah. 15 misses. 15 misses. 12 misses. 16 hits. 4, 9. Okay. Cool. Well, you got him below half. Retaining Flames of Phlegothos. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Cool. Fuego. He is kind of far away. How much movement does he have?
40.
Oh, you're fine. Okay, go ahead.
Actually, no, correction. The flight is specifically 30.
Oh, he can get down and then move after that on his feet. I'm not worried about it.
So, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, yeah, all those are gonna hit. We're gonna do. Wait, do these guys have parry? No, these don't. Only the other warriors do. Okay, so cool. So 7 and 6 and 9.
Parry.
And the
He has
energy
energy
attacks.
Yeah, the energy
And the
attacks.
energy attacks.
I saw
energy
5 and
attacks
I was
varies-
like, "There's your thing." Yeah, so 12 and 9 and 14. 21 and 14, 35 points of damage. He's dead.
He's dead, Jim. He's dead.
You do need all 3 attacks to kill him. Yes. Okay. I know, I saw the 5 and I was like, charisma modifier, but that's a different character sheet, so we're fine. Cool. That is his turn. He has no more movement left. We'll say, Lemuel, you're up next.
Okay, so let's see. So there are no. So which enemies are even alive? There's these ones down here, right?
Yep.
It's
only
like-
those 2 are left.
And that one way over there.
What are you talking
If he hasn't.
And there's the banished one.
There's only
Okay.
only 2 enemies left currently on the board. The other one has been moved to another place.
Okay. All right, so we'll do a line here. From me to okay, so that's 50.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Measure from center
Yeah.
if you're doing it from yourself.
Okay. Oh, let me try that again. Sorry. Center. There we go. So yeah, that's within. Okay.
Oh, there was a Skylancer way over on the left there, actually. That you
Yeah, that's
you
what
popped out. I think I forgot about that one because it was off my screen. I just didn't do its turn last time.
No, you're using that as an initiative tracker.
No. This one
I
over
thought that
here
was like
is
Yeah.
one that he teleported away. And I forgot about
Oh, yeah, I have no idea then.
it. The initiative trackers are off the board on the left over here. And it's only the warriors who had it. Alright, what are we doing?
Well, I guess there is. Let me do a measurement. Sorry, real quick. Here you are. Snap to center circle. Okay, that's good. Don't want to do that. I want to do like basically, I would like to do a circle that I don't know how far away I can do it though. So,
What are you trying to
the
do?
idea is I am trying to get these two right here on the edge of a circle. So, I if I can, I'm going to do fireball. So,
Oh, okay. That's certainly possible. Fireball is 90 feet of range, 60 feet range, something like that.
yeah, I'm just trying not to catch any of the elves in the
Yeah.
radius. That's all.
You know, you have
Just catch-
your movement still that you can do. So
Yeah, I figure I'll just do that after though. So,
what would you have to do that? Let's see. It's a 20-foot circle, snapped a corner for fireball.
Yeah.
It's 25. That's 20.
Yep.
There.
Yeah, as long as I can catch it. As long as it's them and not the elves doing
And
that.
that's roughly 60 feet from you, so
Yeah, it's well within range, so.
fine. You can do it from there. Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage, and I will roll the dexterity saving throws.
Alright, doing that, and I will. You know what? I'm gonna burn the 4th level slot to do it. I've got 1 slot, so why not?
Sure.
I'm gonna, yeah, 4. So total of 96. So rolling them. It is...
See, success on the warrior, failure on the mount.
Alright, so it is slash roll 9.
Like your spell save DC is 0 for that for some reason.
No, it should be 17. So,
I know.
yeah,
It's just wrong on the card. That's all it is.
Okay.
Sure. 34. Okay, so this guy takes 17.
Yep.
And then the Skylancer takes the full 34.
Okay.
Damn.
And let's see. And there's no living things up this way, so I will then attempt to. And
I mean, technically speaking, there are living things up north. Just saying.
Well,
yes, technicality.
well, not enemies. That's that I'm going with. So,
You're welcome to attack
All right.
your friends if you want to.
no, I'd rather not. All right, I will attempt to go to. All right, this should be 30 feet of movement to get to here. I think, right there, where I am.
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I've got this outcropping here between me and the line of sight on these guys.
Sure.
And yeah, moving along the ground to do that. And yep, like that there.
Yep.
And bonus action hide, so I'm gonna roll on that.
Do you think? Strovan, you have come out of your daze at the end of your haste spell, having successfully pokeballed one of the mounts for now.
Alright, so it looks like this guy's alive. And
Nope. Nobody up there is alive anymore. You need to refresh your page.
ah, goddammit.
There's
So
only,
they're all on the
only
south.
3 on the board. Yeah, there's only 3 on the board. There's a rider and mount over by the first 2 warriors down there, and then there's a Skylancer way over on the left that I forgot about, that I will now no longer forget about.
Way toward the southeast, I guess.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Southwest.
come over here. I'm gonna try to smack it.
I'm assuming you have lots of movement from stuff.
Placing, yeah.
Okay. How are you getting up there?
None of them are within the fucking land.
Mm-mm.
I was here.
Yeah, they're not. They're above. Everything.
How far?
Everything up there is 20 feet up.
Don't like you right now.
Hey man, I have to avoid your smite slot somehow.
You're just making me use it as a spell slot then. You know that, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you know. How am I going to challenge someone with 20 bajillion AC and 1,000,000 damage per round? Neener,
Fuck
you
it.
can't
I'm
hit
gonna
me.
I'm gonna fireball.
Sure.
Just high enough to the point that's 3-dimensional, so it just hits them too. That's it.
You watched Lemmy do that on his turn. You can certainly copy him.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your damage, and I will roll my stuff.
Fuck you.
11, still a failure. You guys doing pretty well.
Ignore the one.
Yeah, 36 points of fire damage, so we're looking at 18 halved for that guy. And then the 36 nukes them out and kills it. He gone.
Yeah, would you say he's very well cooked?
It smells like a fish fry in here. You guys have burned so many of these guys with the last 2 rounds.
I could use it as a feeding the other shark monster, try to tame it.
Yes. Feed him his own cooked brethren.
Look, motherfucker, that guy doesn't have a high intelligence. He probably got not even got this.
I mean, you don't know.
Also, sharks are cannibalistic tendencies is not uncommon in sharks.
You don't know. It could be smarter than you think it is.
Or maybe he'd like to eat it its own kind.
I want you to guess what you
that?
think the intelligence of a Skylancer is.
I'm gonna go with Tree Fitty.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Fantastic.
I got nothing else.
Question: Is their intelligence a 6?
No. Your intelligence is a 10, if you can believe it.
Oh, there's
What?
They are of average human intelligence. For whatever reason. I don't know why, but that is the way their stat block is. Okay. Both warriors gonna do their shit. Double Trident, doing 1. Natural 20, he's gonna fucking die, dude. Holy shit. 8 and 14 is 22, I think. It's about right, and then... Holy fuck, does he have advantage on his next attack? Because this might be done. He does. 24 kills. 3 hit points left. Keep going. This guy is speared unceremoniously and tossed to the ground. Smoldering heap of stabbed corpse. It literally looks like someone stuck a fork in a halibut in a halibut flank or whatever the fuck they're called. Slab. What do you call those things?
You're not gonna let this...
Steak.
No, I'm hungry, dude. I want fish now. This guy's gonna swim. How far can he swim? 30 feet? Okay. So we'll go 30 feet there. He's got 25 feet, so he's got his harpoon at disadvantage, essentially, is what we're gonna do. Do 2 of those. Disadvantage.
Somebody feed this man so he could just...
He hits. He does hit, so he does pull it closer, which means that he'll get normal roll on the second one. So 6 points of piercing there, and then 10 feet closer to him, which will make his roll normal for the second harpoon. 15 just barely hits for an additional 10. And he pulls it even more closer. Not that I don't know why he wants a shark to be close to him, but you know what? We're going to roll with it. And this guy's going to move 30 feet to here, just because. This warrior, 30 feet gets him there. He can also harpoon and pull the shark around a little bit. Normal rolls. 220 sounds good to me. 11 points of damage. Pulls him into the corner. we're playing puzzle games with the sharks over here. And then this guy's gonna go right up to him because he can. And we're going to do 2 trident attacks, trying to finish off the shark. That's unfortunate. 20... Well, he might have advantage on the second one, so we'll re-roll that in a minute. But 22 points of damage to begin with. Shark needs to make a con save. And he fails, so I'm going to re-roll that second attack, so he doesn't get the natural 1. And we got a 16. Which kills. Okay. So that is game over for the attacking troop. Perfect.
Not quite.
Oh, that's right. We have a banishment to figure out.
Sarah's just gonna knock it out and drag it on our way.
You guys got to set up for this. So while the warriors are busy double tapping people, why don't you guys situate yourselves around the shark? Because it's going to be interesting. It disappeared from somewhere around here.
I think I was here. Up on this rock.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna let it go. Everybody ready? Everybody in position?
What do you want me to do? Because like I can't really do anything. They're just gonna.
You'll be moral support.
We're going to be Chris Pratt and the Raptors right now.
I'm not great at animal handling, so I'm gonna stay hiding behind.
Oh no! We're not animal handling. We're beating the fuck out of it until it's unconscious, so we could bring it back to the city.
Okay.
Oh,
We're doing unconscious.
subdual damage. Okay, that's fun.
Okay. So this would have to be let go. I'm assuming we want to let go on Celera's turn,
Yes.
because you can let go whenever.
Technically, yes.
Okay. So let's move to Celera's turn in initiative, and then we'll have you
Well,
drop.
hold up.
things.
I get the most attacks, though, don't I?
Yeah, but you're after her, initiative order,
Yeah.
and you're also
Okay,
on
yeah.
the ground and it's in the air. So I don't know how you're gonna get there, but
Wait a minute. We got flyers.
Also, isn't there a rock next to it?
Celera does an average of 27 points of damage per swing. I think she'll probably be able to knock it out.
Okay.
If we call the attacks non-lethal, then yeah.
Oh, that's right. Zelra can fly.
Let's knock it out.
Just non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
All right. And if you can't knock it, if you think you can't kill it, just trip it so it falls to the ground, so everybody else could have a turn at it.
It cannot be prone.
That's
I
right.
really want to. All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
I release the concentration.
Concentration Scout, it is where it is on the map. Celera, you get your stuff.
I cast violence. Come on, please roll. Please roll well. God damn it.
12 ain't gonna hit. Sorry.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep is crazy. 13 still ain't gonna hit.
Okay, I'll take the attacks. She's gonna look toward the other elves and be like, don't you dare interrupt this.
Well, we'll see how that goes out. Okay, I think that's it for your turn. Chance, are you doing anything?
I was told to stay out of this, so I'm going to stay out of it. I'm just going to move over to here, and as my action, check pockets, or check 4 pockets at the very least.
Okay, these are fish. They don't have pockets, but sure.
Well, I mean, these guys are wearing armor and shit like that. They may have like leather pouches or something, or like
Sure.
something carry stuff on them.
For the record, the sharks did have saddlebags of some kind.
Although I guess we'll check those as well.
We'll look at that later. We'll do the looting after because we're over time here. I'm just gonna try and end this thing to see if you guys knock the shark out, and then we'll call it good. Can Fuego do anything? He can fly up there and try and knock it out if you tell him to.
Fuego. I choose you. Did you seriously bust out a Pokemon song?
I don't know. I don't. That's close to how it goes, but I don't remember how. I don't know if that was ever actually a theme. I think all of those are hitting. I'm pretty sure. Okay. 16 damage plus 13 damage is 29. Plus another 13 is enough to knock it out. So
Yay!
he sleep.
I'm just gonna hire somebody at the city to tame it.
So you have an unconscious Skylancer, several dead ones, and a whole pack of dead Iglorak hunters at your feet. we will figure out what to do with all that next time on Dragon Ball Z, because we are over time and it's time to end the game. So, I will see you guys next time for the Taming of the Shark or something. I don't know. That might be what I name that episode.
Oh, that's awesome! Yes.
Okay.
Gold.
Cool. Cool. I will see you guys next time.
Power of the money compels you? Just hire somebody?
I don't know if they have enough people who know how to train Skylancers. We'll see. The warriors here are very much without Skylancers, the ones that are with you. So we'll see if there's anyone who knows how to do that next time.